Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And as promised at the end of the daily financial news this morning, we are going to talk about Redfin's 2022. Yes, 2022 is right around the corner. We are going to talk about the 10 Redfin real estate predictions. First thing I want to give you a warning about. Their predictions can be twisted in a way that is scary. Folks that may have taken this data, I'm guessing some of them will use the percentages versus absolute numbers. And if you wanted to, you could take this Redfin report, given Redfin's name or cachet. And yes, you could create scary, fearful, crash, crisis, whatever you want to call it, videos. That is not who I am. I've been in the game for 21 years. I have bought and sold in all kinds of markets. I can take data and kind of internalize it and see where others are led astray. So we're going to go through all 10 right now, and I will talk about each one individually and then give you my thoughts on them. So first and foremost, Redfin sees interest rates on the 30-year mortgage going up 20%. Yes, folks, I fully expect some channels to talk about interest rates going up 20%. But let's look at the absolute number, or even better, the math. So here is the deal. Redfin is talking about interest rates going from 3 to 3.6%. If you've been watching my predictions, I actually think they are coming in low. But let's do the math, folks. Math. I know it's a four-letter word. I get it. I like that. Math is a four-letter word. That makes me laugh inside. That makes me chuckle. Anyways, let's see what a 3.6 versus a 3% mortgage rate means to mom and dad who buys a home. You have to make all kinds of assumptions about credit and down payment and all of that. But here's the deal. Roughly speaking, average home in the United States, a rise to 3.6% means you pay $100 a month more. Now, normally speaking, that $100 would hurt affordability. And you know, I am a huge fan of affordability. When affordability gets too low, I sell. However, we are in an inflationary period just like the 70s, and the 70s brought us wage inflation. So let's just do the math again. $100 times 12 is $1,200 a year. If you want to double that because of taxes, that becomes $2,400. In the wage cycle that we are currently facing, if you get a wage increase of more than $2,400, that house is not less affordable, it is more affordable. So these channels talking about price or price and interest rate only are doing you a disservice. They are either ignoring the third variable, or worse, they are too inexperienced to realize that wages is the third variable of affordability. It is all about affordability, folks. Prices can go up 100%. Interest rates could go up. But if wages go up 200%, it is still wickedly affordable. Now, I use those numbers just to be shocking, but it is about affordability. Price, interest rate, and wages. In a normal time, a 20% rise in interest rate would crush affordability. But does anybody think we are in normal times? Wages, last time I checked, are up 5%. 5% on the average family of four's income of 70 grand. That is $3,500. 3,500 is more than 2,400. So we may not like to think it, price up, interest rate up, it actually could be more affordable. And that's what people found in the 1970s. So I think Redfin is low. I think rates will be just shy of 4%. Their high is 3.6. That is number one. Number two, they think price appreciation is going to slow to 3%. Um, that would be a real estate slowdown. I've been calling for a real estate slowdown for a while. But let's just be real with each other. A 3% price appreciation next year is actually going to be below inflation. I I can't wrap my hand around that. Housing is an asset. It is what people want. There is no chance, in my opinion, of housing going up less than inflation. If inflation is 5%, I think housing goes up 8 or 9%. If inflation is 3%, I think housing goes up 6 or 7. For Redfin to think housing only goes up 3% is to miss the impact of inflation, in my opinion. So I think they are wickedly low on that one. Number three, where are I? Yeah, I guess that was kind of 1A and 1B. So here's number two, I guess. They expect new listings to hit a 10-year high. I agree. I've been calling for that for a while. I think there's been a lot of people sitting on the sidelines for a couple of years, and they are going to we're going to have movement. We are going to have movement. I think we've had some. I don't think we've had the real wave. So I do think that is coming. And again, real estate slowdown. I've been calling for it. Do the work, do all of that stuff. So I agree with Redfin that yes, I think we will have record listings next year. I think they got that one right. Rents. Rents. So excuse me. Rents are going to be up 7% according to Redfin. I will say this. They're saying price appreciation of 3, but rent of 7. I think that ratio is correct. Again, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that prices go first, rents go second. And what Redfin is essentially saying is rents will exceed price increases. I think that is correct. As I said earlier, I think Redfin is low on the 3%, but I do think they're right. I think rents will exceed housing price appreciation. It happens all the time. Rents lag values by about 9 to 12 months. Number four, Redfin, I think, is kind of talking their book. On this one, Redfin is simply saying that people will be relocating to cheaper areas. Don't they always do that at some level? Uh, I know why Redfin would want to put it there, right? They that's what they do, right? They list housing. So, I guess, yeah, I know. You're going to leave LA and go to Vegas. You're going to leave LA, go to Phoenix. You're going to leave New York, go to Florida. But that one kind of feels like a layup. Like, isn't that true every year? But okay. Number five, getting a little political here, Redfin. People are going to increasingly vote with their feet. If you do not like the politics of New York or California, you will leave. If you don't like the politics of Washington or Illinois, you will leave. I think that is true. I think these are things that we will start to see evolve over a decade. Um, I think yes, we have become a more politicized environment, and if you don't like it, you leave. Makes total sense to me. Number six, condos to explode. Both the development of single family homes can't keep up. You can move up. You can put up a lot more condos together, and they are at cheaper price point. Millennials and Gen Z can't afford houses, so they're buy condos. I think that makes sense. I do think condos could see more appreciation than houses next year. That did not occur last year. Houses were up a lot more than condos. Number seven, a kind of punched Zillow in the nose on this one. Redfin is saying that home iBuyers will focus on profit, not size. Duh. Why do you want to be the biggest company losing a lot of money? That never made sense to me. Never made sense. Next, home buyers to focus on climate change. Huh? I don't get this one. Does that mean we're not going to buy beachfront properties? I didn't really know what they meant by this. I I don't know. I've never met a buyer who made a decision based on climate. Maybe it happens. Maybe. I don't see it, but maybe. Affordable housing to become more political. Yep, definitely. That's number 8 or 9. I forget where I'm at. And then the last one I have is real estate commissions to be under attack. Again, the DOJ, they're saying the Department of Justice to come after real estate commissions. So again, I think Redfin did a good job. I think Redfin's essential message in their list of 10 is the real estate slowdown is real, right? If I were to tagline what they said, right, more inventory, they're calling for higher rates and much, much lower price increase. Sounds like the housing slowdown to me. I do expect some channels to take these reports and make them uber scary. I don't see anything here that is truly scary. It's just a real estate market that is going to have more inventory and more choices. And if you do the work, you can always find a great deal. It is always a great day to do a great deal. Interest rates at 3.6% may sound high when you're used to 3. I've been doing this since they were in the 7s and had loans in 10. So it will be interesting to see what happens. So that's what I have for my first live stream. I want to thank Faraz, Invest to Wealth, and Eli for watching. I will do another live stream here shortly. Take care.